Dear family of performers, great and exciting news, but before we get to the great and exciting news, I trust that you're all safe, that you're all well, and that you're all warm and healthy. I know that there's been a lot of lockdowns and COVID and everything else happening, and I also know that many of you have suffered great loss during the tragic looting in our country, but Talent Africa has some great news and we're on the advance and we have plans for the future. So here we go. I'm handing over to Melanie Ashcroft, our beautiful and talented director. Melanie, over to you.
Good evening, family of performers. Great exciting news. What we have decided to do this year with the COVID pandemic is, instead of you coming to us, we will be coming to you. So we've decided to do a traveling nationals this year, which will give everyone the opportunity to perform closer to home, which will alleviate traveling costs. It will also alleviate accommodation costs and the frustration of trying to travel across borders that could be closed into the future. So we have decided that for this year, and it may not be ideal, but for this year, we will be hosting 6 events nationwide as a traveling nationals. We'll be starting off in Gauteng and we'll be hosting 2 events in Gauteng. Then we'll be moving to Mpumalanga, where we will accommodate Nelspruit, Volksrust, Witbank, all of the surrounding towns. We'll be moving to the Free State, Welkom, Bloemfontein, Odendaelsrus, hosted in Welkom. Then we'll be moving down to Cape Town for Cape Town and surrounding areas, and ending up in the Eastern Cape with PE, possibly pulling in the Southern Cape. So instead of you having to come all the way to us, we will be coming to you, thus trying to make it more COVID safe, eliminate large crowds, keep everything under control, and give performers the opportunity to get back on a stage and to perform in the comfort of their area or close enough to their area. Unfortunately, we won't be able to cover the whole country, so areas like Limpopo could possibly travel to Pretoria, and KZN can choose to do whichever region they prefer. We'll also have a virtual opportunity, so if you feel unsafe or you feel that you're not ready to travel yet, or there's nothing close to you, you're welcome to submit your videos. So we'll be doing a virtual and a live. We're trying our best to accommodate parents and performers, getting you guys back on the stage, yet looking at the cost and the cost effectiveness for parents in order to allow their children to perform. We'll be starting at the beginning of October and we'll be running through, obviously we cannot do it all in a school holiday. We will be trying to accommodate people as well as what we can. We'll be using the school holiday as well as a couple of weekends, and we hope that by the end of October to be completed with all our nationals, and it will be run as one singular event, live streaming from different areas. And at the end of the 6 events, we will publish the top awards. We will be giving medals on the last day in each region, so that your medal problem has been alleviated. And once everything is completed, we will be announcing the special awards and the cash prizes. That's the way we're going to go this year, is with cash prizes. Those will be awarded once all 6 nationals have been completed.
Yes, so we will have a 6-stage nationals this year, and it will be, as Melanie said, those various areas. And as far as possible, we will try and keep it live as well as video. If there's a live event, it will be available video as well. So please note that videos are available for every event. Secondly, as far as COVID allowance, if COVID and the President decide to lock us down, then we cannot go live any further, but these are our plans to try and make it possible. Very, very important is that you understand that we will do everything in our power to keep the event and the performing arts alive, because performers must perform. If you prefer to do a video entry, you're welcome to do a video entry. You don't have to come live. Is that correct, Melanie?
That's correct.
Right. You can enter video, you can enter live where it is available. All right. With regards to live and video entries, please note that on the live entries, we can only allow for a maximum of 600 entries per region. If the 600 entries are full, unfortunately, you will have to come
virtually.
You'll have to come virtually. So make sure that you book early. A booking will not be accepted as an entry until payment is made. We have to give everybody a fair chance. So you book, you enter, you pay. once you've entered and paid, you'll be able to choose. First time ever, you'll be able to choose the slot you want. You'll be able to go in and select your day and your time that you want to perform. You can perform within a couple of minutes of each other and leave and finish. Very important to note, am I correct in saying this? After each leg, we will have prize giving. You will know whether you've got gold, silver, bronze. You will know if you've qualified for the next round or not. Is that correct, Melanie?
Correct.
But at the end of the 6th leg, which will end in Port Elizabeth, that we know for sure, we will definitely end in Port Elizabeth. When we finish the 6th leg, we will then announce overall winners, overall cash prizes, etc., etc. So please note that special awards will not be announced until then. Thank you very much.
Please tell us about our international competition.
Great news. After many years of Talent Africa traveling abroad, we have noted that there's a gap in the market for South Africans. And South Africa has decided, via Talent Africa, that we are going to host the first ever international South African-based competition. At this stage of the game, excluding South Africa and other African countries such as Namibia, Botswana, the Congo,
Swaziland.
Zimbabwe, Swaziland, excluding South Africa and African countries, we have 31 international countries interested or already registering to enter the international competition. This means that you that could never travel before because of costs and finances or visas, etc., or passport constraints, will now be able to perform in South Africa, and you'll be able to be recognized on an international level. I hope that's good news for you. How do you feel about that, Melanie?
I think that's awesome news. Remember that this year's international competition will be virtual, as we cannot entertain people from other countries yet due to COVID. So this year it will be on a virtual platform, but you'll be competing against a number of countries, and you'll be able to attain your Federation SA colours, which is awesome news. So the only way to get to the international competition is for you to compete at nationals this year. We hope we'll see you all there in October.
Say that again. How do you get to the international competition?
By competing in nationals.
What about other international competitions next year? Also have to qualify at nationals?
Absolutely, they have to qualify at nationals.
So you have to qualify at Talent Africa Nationals to be able to do the international legs. Should international travel be opened in 2022, we will then make available for everyone that qualified this year and last year, that's 2020 and 2021, to be allowed to travel with us to international competitions. At this stage, everything we know about is still virtual, unless you're prepared to quarantine before 10 to 14 days, which I don't think any of us can do. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Another bit of exciting news is every leg of the competition is going to be streamed live. How does that sound?
Awesome.
We're going to stream every leg of the competition live, so that you sitting at home and me, well, I don't know where I'll be, but whether I'm at home or at a venue, we'll be able to watch the competition. Uncle Sean, that normally sits at reception desk, will be able to watch every performer on stage, even from the reception desk. You can watch it on your cell phone, you'll be able to watch it on your laptops, and so even if you can't make it to our venues, you can still see every performer from around the country and know how they've fared and how the competition's looking. I hope to see you all at nationals. Remember, first come,
First served.
first served. Make sure you get your entries in. How do we enter?
www.talentafrica.co.za. Have to have competed at a regional in order to be invited to nationals. We'll see you all soon. Stay safe, stay warm.
Have you entered yet? Hurry, get your entry in before somebody beats you to it. God bless all. Stay safe, stay warm, stay healthy. Keep your mask on, wash your hands.